Hi everyone. I'm going to give you guys just a couple of minutes to jump on. I know I'm coming to you a little bit later today than normal, but I have had a very, very busy day today. It's been crazy. As you can tell, I got my hair cut, so it's been a nice day. I love days like this when I can get out and take care of some personal things along the way. But I just wanted to say hi everybody, and when you jump on, be sure to say hello when you jump on, because I always love to see who's watching. And today I'm going to get a little bit personal, okay? I actually have a question for you. And don't answer it out loud if you're sitting next to someone, okay? Are you ready? Did you poop today? I know you weren't expecting that, right? Yes, I just asked that on a Facebook Live. Because if the answer is no, then I'm going to tell you this, is that your body is already telling you something. Now, I want you to stay with me for just a minute, okay? Because this conversation might actually change the way that you feel every single day of your life. And we're going to talk about something that every single human has dealt with, okay? Everybody. Nobody really wants to talk about it publicly, right? And that is gut health. And yes, it's also talking about bathroom habits. Now, why does this matter? I want you to think about a couple of things, okay? So if your digestive system is not working properly, you know it. Because a lot of things that happen to you, like you'll have bloating, you might feel miserable after you eat your meals. Maybe you look 6 months pregnant after you eat dinner. Maybe you have a sluggish digestion too, right? How about low energy, or maybe even feeling uncomfortable in your own body? And honestly, I think every single one of us have been there at some point. I know I have. For me, I think gut issues really started a very, very long time ago. And I'm going to tell you a story because I think it's very important that you guys hear some personal things, because I think if we talk about it, it helps other people. Because in fact, when I was I'm trying to think, was I 20? I think I was 23 years old. And this is not exactly my proudest dating story, but I was on a date, not with my husband, thankfully. We weren't married yet. I didn't even know him yet. But I actually had to have my date rush me to the emergency room because my stomach hurt so bad and I couldn't stop burping. I don't know if any of you have ever had that problem, but needless to say, that was probably not the most romantic evening that my date had planned. But at the doctor's office, not the doctor's office, but the emergency room, the doctor told me something that has stuck with me for the rest of my life. And he told me that my intestinal tract was completely backed up, and it was actually to the point where it was actually starting to push back up into my small intestine. And this is serious. He looked at me very, very seriously, and he said this to me. He said, if you don't get this under control, you are setting yourself up for very, very serious problems later in your life. Like I could have maybe had to have surgery, colon issues, diseases that are very, very, very difficult to manage. Now, I'm going to spare you with the details of what I had to do to correct this problem, but it was not pleasant. I know that. And I would never want anyone to have to go through what I did for that. So I want you to think about that. Are you guys having gut issues? It may not be the same issues that I had, but if you're having gut issues, there's going to be other things that can come along with that. But because of this experience that I had, I'm going to tell you, gut health has always been something that I've paid very close attention to. And as many of you know, I have spent over 36 years in the health and wellness industry. I've been a naturopathic doctor. I've also been a personal trainer. And there's one thing I can tell you with confidence, and that is this, is that when you fix the gut, you can often fix a lot of other things that come along with it, okay? You think about your energy. Your energy can improve, your mood can improve, your immune system can improve, obviously your digestion can improve, and the gut is basically the control center for our entire health. It really is. So think about that. Keep that in mind too. Here's what I can tell you is that when I found Bravenly 3 years ago, there were a few products that really made a huge difference for me. And the first one that made the biggest impact on me was a product that we had called Balance. And then shortly thereafter, about a year later, was when Bravenly Fit Fuel came along. And we affectionately call that our BFF because it actually is. It's got a lot of incredible things in there for gut health. And these two products, along with a lot of the other things that I was using, made a tremendous difference in my digestion and my overall routine that I had going on every single day. But there was still one thing that continued to happen my entire life, from early on, even childhood. And that was this, is that every single time I traveled, anytime I ate food that was prepared by someone other than me or my family, my mom or, my grandmother, anything like that, anytime I ate out at restaurants, hello, bloat. I would bloat like crazy. And I would literally look down after dinner and I would think, where did this come from? I'm like, whose baby is this? Sometimes, you really can feel terrible, like your belly bloats like crazy. But let me tell you this. The gut duo that we've all been talking about, I want to tell you about it. While we were at our national conference 2 weeks ago, we introduced our newest gut duo. And I've got them right here. I want to show you. It's the Renew and the Refresh. Okay, that was 2 weeks ago. On February the 20th, I started using it. And it consists, once again, of those two products. And friends, I'm going to tell you this, within 4 days, something absolutely incredible happened. Now, I had been there since Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, so I started it on that 4th day when I was there. I woke up 4 days later after I got back home. So this was Friday I started it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I woke up that morning and guess what? I had no bloat at all. It was starting to go down over those first few days, but on the 4th day, none. And I had actually dropped 5 pounds in those 4 days, which simply meant that my digestive system was finally doing what it was designed to do. And for someone who has dealt with gut issues most of her life, okay, me, that was a very big deal. That was huge for me. And what I'm hearing from other people who are using it, it's been just as incredible as well. Now, here's the part that really excites me, I would say from a professional standpoint, and that is that not every probiotic is created equal, okay? These are not, this right here, the Renew, is not your everyday probiotic. This, the Refresh, is not your everyday digestive enzyme that you can actually get at your local grocery store, okay? The ingredients in these formulas are registered trademarked ingredients that have gone through absolutely rigorous human trials. They've done clinical trials on them. And what that does is that actually helps to demonstrate their safety and their effectiveness, okay? So they've been proven to be effective on those ingredients that are used in these particular products. And that means that there's real science behind it. There's real research behind it. And that means that there's real results with people. So most people don't realize, I would say, just how much the gut affects the rest of the body. And if your gut is not healthy, it's going to affect your energy levels. It's going to affect your mood. It's going to affect your focus on things, maybe your skin breakouts, maybe some skin things that are going to happen to you, your immune system, obviously your digestion, as well as even this, your metabolism. So, you know what? If you've been struggling with bloating and maybe sluggish digestion, low energy, not being able to lose weight, or maybe just feeling kind of off, your gut is actually where the solution might begin. We don't know, right? But here's what my recommendation is I would tell you this, is if you do nothing else, I'm going to strongly encourage you guys to get started with the Gut Harmony Duo. I want you to look at that. Go onto the website. Go look. Because when your gut starts working properly and you begin to feel good, I would say you're going to feel like a completely different person. I know that with my gut issues that I've had over the years, it has really, really been incredible to see what I went through from the time I was a child until now I'm an adult, all the things. But you know what? When your gut works properly, you feel fantastic. And I'm also going to say this, is that with the launch of our new gut health products, there has never, ever been a better time to take a look at partnering with Bravenly as a brand partner, okay? Because gut health is one of the fastest growing categories in the world right now. It really is. And we are right smack dab in the middle of it. And I want to tell you about a special that we have going on right now through March the 9th, okay? We have brand partner enrollment packs that you can get started with, okay? They come with a lot of different products in it. But It depends on which one you get, but they're also going to include through March the 9th, $83 to $167 in completely free products, which is really pretty incredible. I'm going to show them to you. These are the free products. We've got Rush Extreme, the Pina Colada. These are on the go stick packs, and then we've got on the go Ignite. And these are the two products that you would get for free. Depends on which packs you pick, but those are going to be completely free. And if you simply just want the products for yourself, you can actually become a VIP customer. You can enjoy 10 to 20% off for life. You can also earn back 10% in product credit, and you can receive extra rewards for any referrals that you send their way. And guess what? There's no renewal fees at all. None. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is, if you'd like for me to send you the information about the Gut Duo, just drop the word gut in the comments below, okay? If you do that, what I'll do is I'll send you the information privately so you can actually take a closer look. And I'm also going to send you a link where you can actually get an incredible discount on your products with a 30-day risk-free trial. You can try them. They are absolutely incredible. I know you're going to love them. And friends, I'm going to tell you, gut health is something that affects every single one of us. Every one of us. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to also say is, if we can start having more conversations about it, we can help a lot more people to start feeling better. And because of that, let's be honest, when your gut works the way that it is supposed to, life is just going to run a whole lot smoother. All right, so I want to thank you guys for stopping by and seeing me today. I hope you have a great day. I hope everything is going your way this day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, you guys take care. See you later. Bye-bye.